and welcome to our 2025 product setup. Today I want to show you how our products all coexist together and how you can use them to reach your desired goals. Starting up with our brand planner and our brand journal, these were designed to complement one another. So whereas we have our brand planner, which is totally a daily planner from cover to cover, this helps you to stay organized and actually execute all of your goals. Where we have our brand journal, which is a complement to the planner. So as you create your goals and list them out and have all of your tasks and you're doing the day-to-day, this here is designed to be a complementary component where you're able to do morning intention and end your evening with gratitude and evening reflection. We're going to start out with our daily planner. All of our planners are available in 6 different colors, but we also have them as undated. That's important to us because all of our products are designed in 90-day sprints. So as we open it up, the first thing that you will see is your page for your name. Right? So we have our name, your brand, and your email. Add affirmations, which you will find sprinkled within our planner and our journal. So this one on this page says, if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. And that's totally true. You turn the page and then you have another affirmation, plan with purpose, act with clarity. You can also find a 2025 calendar and you'll find the 2025 holidays. Every single quarter is created in a different color, so you can differentiate between the different quarters in the year. The next thing, and something that is so near and dear to me, and I believe that all businesses, all people, everything should start with, would be your vision board. Everything starts with a vision. And so it was very important that I added in a pop-in vision page. So as you're going through these exercises and as you're going through your daily plans, your weekly plans, your monthly and quarterly, then you're also able to look at where you want to end up, right? So once we have listed out and we know what our destination is, then we can create the steps to actually get there. So the first thing that you want to do is create your vision board, right? So visualize your vision. This is your vision roadmap. So you have an overall vision for the quarter. And with that overall vision for the quarter, you're going to break that goal down into monthly goals. And we'll talk about those on the coming pages. So here we have your organize your quarterly goals. So you have your vision for the quarter and then you break it down into 3 monthly goals. So we have month 1, month 2, and month 3. And what makes our framework so specific and different than our competitors is that you take your monthly goal and then you break it down into weekly goals. So depending on how many weeks are in the month, so I believe January 2025 has 5 weeks, whereas February only has 4. You will break your monthly goal down into 5 different weekly goals. And then in February, you'll do the same thing for whatever your goal is for the month of February. You'll break that down into 4 different key tasks. When we take our huge overall goal and we break those down into smaller actionable steps, the goal is to remove the overwhelm and give us daily actions that we can take to achieve what our desired outcome is. Next up, we have our track your progress. So as you see, everything that we do is differentiated between different colors, and that's so you know which color is associated with what quarter, right? So we have first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and this is your track your progress. So you're going to list out your quarterly goal here, and then you're going to come back to this page periodically at the end of every day or at the end of every week, and you're going to check off that you have accomplished either your daily action, right, or your weekly goal. And once all of your key tasks are checked off, all of your daily actions are checked off, and you've accomplished them, then you will see that you have actually accomplished your monthly goal. Next, we have our 12-4-7-1 goal framework. A 12-4-7-1 goal framework is when you take your huge vision board, which you will have for the entire year. This vision board is specifically for your quarters, but you'll have another one that's for the entire year. And you'll take that and you'll break those down into 12 goals. You'll assign one goal to every single month in the year. And then you'll group those by quarters. Once you group those by quarters, it allows you to go back and to do the exercise of what is your quarter goal? What are your monthly goals from that quarter goals? What are your weekly tasks? And then what are your daily actions that you need to take? At the beginning of every quarter, I want you to write a letter to yourself, right? And this letter is where you can be words of affirmation. It can be where you want to see yourself at the end of the 90-day sprint. It can be your promises to yourself, to your business, to your customer. Go through this exercise and be vulnerable. This page is just for you. So dear self, dear first name, whatever it is, dear nickname, whatever it is, go through this exercise and make sure that you are putting down and making it very plain where you want to see yourself. At the end of the quarter, my challenge is to you that you come back and you reread it and see how much you have grown. Then we have our tasks. So we have tasks that you need to do every day, every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every quarter, or every year. You'll take the time to list those out here. This is where it gets fun, right? We're creating our yearly plans, and these are our sales goals. So we have our quarter sales goals, right? So quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then those are broken down into months. So depending on what trends are happening, holidays are happening, any promotions or sales, depends on where you see the fluctuation and what your sales goals will be. Typically, January is like a slower month depending on what kind of business you have. So you'll have your quarter goal, and then you'll split that down by the months that are in the year. We also have themes, right? So what's your theme for that month? What's your campaign for that month? Has your content been created, right? And then you do the same thing for the next month, which is February. Next month, it was just March. And then you can do the same thing for your corresponding quarters. Do want to say, once your content is created, then you can have that Google Drive, which I want to share here. So you'll have your websites, your Google Drive, it could be your LastPass account, it could be your Instagram, whatever it is. It's just nice to have a password tracker, and then you want to add notes about those, right? So is this just for admins? Is this for social media people? Is this just your personal? Whatever it is, this is your password tracker page. Then we go into the specific pages that are just for every single month in the quarter. So every quarter starts off with a notes page, just blank for you to just take all of the notes that you need to. And then we do a brain dump. If you're anything like me, I need a good brain dump at the beginning of the month. We have 2 calendars. So this is just a regular calendar that I challenge you to set this up with work-life balance. So you'll see over here we have 2 different pens. One is a In My Life pen and one is a Build My Business pen. One pen is in black and one is in blue. So you'll go through the month and you'll go in and you'll add, okay, in my life this month, these are the things that are happening. These are the things that are happening for my children. These are the things that are happening for my household, for my family, whatever. You're going to write that in this calendar specifically and with this pen, in this color. Then you're going to go back and say, okay, build my business. These are the things that are happening in my business this month. These are the meetings I have. These are the appointments that I need to take. These are the programs I need to attend. These are the courses I need to attend. Whatever it is, you're going to write that in this calendar with your Build My Business pen. Okay, so once you do all of that, then you're going to turn the page and go to your content calendar. This is completely different than your regular calendar. Whereas your regular calendar, you're setting this up with like very generic meetings, appointments, courses, things that you need to attend. Whereas here, this is all about the content. So any email campaigns you're going to send, any sales or promotions you're going to have, any social media content. If you have already gone in and created your content, then where we listed it here, go back a few pages, where we have content created, right? Then you'll come into the content calendar and you'll take the content that you've created and schedule it into your content calendar for the month. So whether that's Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, you're going to write those things in here. If you have any ideas that you want to execute, then you have an area for you to do so on the last column on the content calendar. Then we have our monthly inventory tracker. So you cannot hit your sales goals if you don't have enough inventory on hand to do so, right? You'll be upside down. And that's the worst place to be. So our monthly inventory tracker makes sure that whatever your sales goal are for that month, you actually have enough inventory on hand to be able to meet it. Then we go into the monthly goal planning. So this month so we have our goal for the month, why this goal is important to you. And then you take that goal and you break it down into your key tasks, right? So what 4 or 5 key tasks can you take to accomplish this goal? So you break those down into smaller key tasks that all contribute. And once you achieve them, then you will have checked off and done the goal for the month. Then I want you to take the time and write out your income goals and your outreach goals. So this is for your products, maybe your services, affiliate marketing, your total income, and then your outreach goals. So email subscribers, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, and then we have to have an affirmation. And then you'll keep going and you'll have your weekly goal breakdown. So you take that key task that you have listed out on the previous page and you'll write it here. And you'll do this for every single week and the month. And then you take that weekly goal and you break that down into daily actions. So what are 7 different daily actions that you can or need to take? And once you have accomplished all of these daily actions, then your weekly goal is done. If you already know, as you're planning out your week, what your top 3 priorities are going to be for every day, then I challenge you to go ahead and write those in here as well. Next up is your weekly goal planning a little deeper. So you're going to write out your big goal and you're going to write it in detail, right? And then one of the other things that makes us unique is that we commit to our goals. So every single week you're going to do this exercise and you're going to recommit to your goals. And so you'll say this pledge, say it out loud, write it down, whatever, and then sign here. You're going to reaffirm your commitment to your goals before the start of every single week. You have your daily actions listed here, and as the days go on, you'll come back and you'll check them off. You have a weekly to-do list, and then you have your weekly planner. On your weekly planner, I want you to list out your sales goals. So you have the date, but then you also have where you're going to list what is your sales goals specifically for that day, whether you want to put that in dollars or in how many sales that's going to equate to. So you do that for every single day in the week. You have a note section again. And then you go on and these are your actual daily planning. So you have the day, and then they're undated, of course. So you can go in and you can use the stickers. This is where the fun stuff comes in. You can take a sticker and put it on your planner, right? And then you're going to list out what actionable step you're taking today. So if you take your daily actions here, because you've already done that exercise, you'll take what you've already done. You'll move this here to every day in the month, right? Or every day in that week. Then you're going to list out your top 3 priorities that you're going to accomplish that day. You'll create a to-do list for your personal, and then you'll create another to-do list that's just specific to work and business. And as you go through, you'll take them off. Don't overwhelm yourself. And then you're going to do your daily content. So if you need to post on Instagram, post on Threads, post on Pinterest, whatever it is, you're going to come in and you're going to list out your daily content. And then you'll go back and you'll tick them off as the days go by. At the end of that day, as you're doing your daily reflection, I want you to come in and write out what were your daily sales, all right? So we have here where we have listed what our goals are, and I want you to list what they were here, your actuals. At the very end of the month, the end of every single month, then we have our monthly budget. So you have your income, your recurring expenses, and then your fixed expenses. And then so you're going to write that out here and see what your total profit is. And then you have your month in review. So in your month in review, this is where I want you to reflect on your big goal for that month. What were your biggest wins? What were your challenges? What did you learn about yourself? List out your goals. Did you accomplish them? Why or why not? Then you'll go in and answer these questions. Next, we have a content review. So you have your Pinterest pins, your clicks, your followers, videos, or how many videos, your subscribers, your YouTube views, Instagram reach, TikTok views, website traffic, average order value, website conversion, email subscribers, open rate, click-through rate. All of this stuff is important. And what you're going to find as you keep going through these exercises is how your business grows, right? So when you put it on paper, it allows you to pay attention to your patterns and see, okay, I'm not doing good here. Why am I not doing well? Or I am doing well, and these are the things that have contributed to my success. At the very end of the month, or the quarter, excuse me, we have another affirmation, of course. You have an area to plan out the next quarter. You have an area to do your inventory tracker, so you can make sure that you have enough inventory on hand to actually reach your goal for the next quarter. If you wanted to drop a new product, you have an area to do so. And then your quarter finance review. So important to make sure that your finances are in order before you move forward. And then we have our content review, similar to our monthly review. And then we have an area for you to reflect on your accomplishments that you've made using our framework. Do not forget that we have a pocket, which I love to just store any of our stickers or any of those things in the back here. And that is your daily planner. So we have our daily planner, but as I mentioned, we also have our daily journal. And our daily journal is all about holding yourself accountable and taking intentional steps. So here's a little note. Of course, another affirmation: stay focused, stay consistent, and watch your efforts pay off. And then we have, again, where your goals are listed here. This is important because, yes, you have your daily planner, but I think it's easy for you to just be able to reference at the beginning of your journal what you are looking to accomplish and what your goals are during that 90-day sprint. And then we have your monthly vision. So you ask yourself these questions. What's your theme for the month? List your top goals. What are your focus areas? What would your success metric be? Then we have our weekly vision. So what's your focus for the week? What are your top 7 actions? If you have any challenges any potential challenges or obstacles that might come up, how can you already plan, and what kind of solutions could you already plan to have for said challenges? Of course, write a letter to yourself at the beginning of that week. And then every single day, go in with morning intention. Do a mood check-in, your affirmation for the day, what your focus is going to be for the day, and then your top 3 priorities. And at the end of the day, you come back, open it up, and you reflect. What's your win for the day? What did you accomplish? What challenges did you face? And how can you improve for tomorrow? And then always, always, always end your day with gratitude. What are you thankful for? You have a page for every single day in the 90-day period in your journal. And at the very back, you have a letter that you can, or space to write your letter to your future self. You wrap up with your final reflection. What were your major wins? So you have 1 win for every single month in that 90-day sprint. What important lessons did you learn? What major challenges did you face? How did you overcome them? How have you grown during this time? What is your gratitude for the quarter? And then you have an area to just have notes and write notes if you need to. And of course, you have another pocket. We also have our undated stickers that you can use throughout your daily planner. We have planner tabs that can be added to every single planner. So we have one for Q1, for Q2, for Q3, and Q4. What you will find is every first month in the month, every first month in the quarter is pink. Every second month in the quarter is orange. Every third month in the quarter is lavender. And then the areas that have your monthly goals, this is where you would add your tab for goals to make it easy for you to just flip back and see that you are accomplishing what you have set to accomplish. So we have planning basics stickers. We have motivational phrases, icons and symbols, and organization tools. We also have our goal planning sticker pack. This sticker pack is to set goals, motivation and inspiration, progress tracking, and celebrating wins. And we also have our productivity booster sticker pack, which is like your to-do list, organizational essentials, motivational messages, and time management. If you have any questions while you are setting up your daily planner, your daily journal, the bundle, if you have any questions about any of our products, don't hesitate to leave a comment below and we'll be in touch.